Morning guys, welcome back to Roger's Gaming Pickups. I'm Roger. As you know, I'm a collector of games, a special love for the Evercade, and currently I have a lot of love collecting for PS5 and original Game Boy. Just loose for Game Boy because I don't mind because I like playing them, and if I get them boxed I probably won't take them out, so you know. But anyway, let's start off this week's show. So first of all, let's give special thanks to Chris McGibbon. He sent me a donation for a competition that we are going to be having in the Evercade Fans Hub. Thank you, Chris. And how can you enter this competition? Right, first of all, you have to be a member of the Evercade Fans Hub. You don't have to like and subscribe to my channel, but if you want to watch, that's brilliant. And to take part, now, I had a think on this, and how you can do this is, right, give me 1 second. How you can take part, and the old crap bit was I dropped the arcade on the floor, which is not good, but it's alright. You need an Evercade handheld. It can be the EXP, it can be a Super Pocket, it could be an original Evercade. I suppose really it could be a VS as long as it's something Evercade. And what we'd like you to do is you can do a hand-drawn photo, a hand-drawn picture, or a photo. We want you to come up with something to stop the dust getting in your Evercade or your Super Pocket or whatever you're going to use. It could be anything. It could be a sock. No, it can't be anything. We do not want anything obscene. This means sex toys are a no. So it needs to be something either very creative or something very funny. But we'd like you to come up with this, and thanks to Chris and his donation, I'm going to show you what we're going to give away. So that's my PS4 charging. Oh. We are going to be giving away to the top 3 winners. We're going to give them a dummy cart in various colours to stop your dust getting in your Evercade or your Super Pocket or your VS, wherever you want to put them. But we're also going to give away one of these fantastic coasters. Now, I don't know if Chris has made these or bought these, but we've got a variety of colours as well. So you're going to get, there's going to be 3 winners. Now, the Fans Hub admins are going to pick their favourite 2, and Chris is going to pick his favourite 1. So we're going to have 3 winners. Chris, your winner will get first choice of what colour dummy cartridge you like and what colour coaster. And the admin team, our first winner will get the second choice of dummy cart and coaster, and the third place will get the last dummy cart, and there'll be 2 left, so we'll give them the choice. The last one, Chris has very kindly said that I can have to put my coffee on, because as you know, I like drinking coffee. So there will be details up in the Fans Hub, probably around the same time as this video. So thank you, Chris. Love that you support the Evercade Fans Hub community and Evercade community really. So get yourself joined to the Fans Hub. Get involved. We'll run the competition for a month. So we'll start today and we'll finish on the 2nd of September, or the Saturday closest to the 2nd of December, Well, I'll jump on here, I'll reveal the winners, and shortly after that there'll be a post in the fans hub to say who's won there too. Don't worry about postage costs, I'll cover that because Chris has donated these. Thank you again. Please get involved. And anyway, let's get on to this week's pickup, shall we? So, starting off with last Saturday's Carboot. It wasn't particularly great, and I've just realised I've got something missing. Just let me check something. I know, guys, I'm hopeless here. I know where it is. So, let's start off with last week's, some weeks, no, it is last Saturday's, Pennell's Carboot pickup. Now, I didn't pick up a lot. We had a good look around. We stayed for a while to see what everybody had. It wasn't particularly fantastic, but there was a few people there. But anyway, we have 2 pickups, which we'll do together. The first one, in very nice condition, I picked up on the way, Mater National. Very pleased for that. Very good condition for £1. And then I also picked this up, and I don't know if I paid 50p or £1 for it, but that's a Wii steering wheel for my Mario Kart. Now, I think I've got a white one and a pink one, but now I've got another white one. The button's a little bit yellow, but that shouldn't affect anything. So that's Saturday's pickups. Next, we're going to go to Morrison's Carboot from last Sunday. Right, special thanks to Stevie T. Stevie, you were brilliant. I got there and Stevie's always there before me because I'm lazy bones, can't get out of bed. Stevie was there, had a walk around, he's seen me come in when I've got out of the car and walked on the field to go to it. And he said, "Watch it come." And he took me around where he'd seen all the games that have been there. All the sellers selling the games up until that point. Now, we are going to do the pickups. And we're going to thank Stevie T first, but I'm going to break the video in a second because I want to show you the last Carboot pickup at the end. So we'll do half of them, then we're going to jump to cash converters and instant cash and come back for the last bit. So, Stevie T messaged me in the week as well, and he said, "Roger, would you like this? Far Cry Predator, Instinct Predator," which is fantastic of him. Great condition. Thank you, Steve. You're a legend. Hope you enjoyed the chocolate yesterday because I bumped into him in town and we were having a chat. But I had to run off because my hour for parking the car had run up and I didn't want a ticket. So I apologise to you for that, Stevie. But thank you, Stevie, for that one. And then we'll do this pickup as well from a seller there. I picked up Cooking Mama. Now it was up for £2, but the guy sold it to me for £1 because he had 2 copies. And that's just in great condition. And there goes the manual. Not good. So clumsy. Stevie would tell you I'm the clumsiest guy going. Just at this point, I'll just tell you, you're probably thinking, "Roger, the TV's not up." Now, I've got a new TV, 4K one for upcoming gameplay video. The laptop I've got from Cash Converters is nearly paid off. I've got an Elgato, so I can do proper gameplay video. Or I've noticed like people like RetroGetter actually like to show themselves playing it. I might go for that option. I haven't decided yet. What do you think? You let me know in the comments. But anyway, this is where we break the video up a little bit. So, I was saying about those DS games I picked up last week that I might trade them in, which I did. And I had a couple of other little bits which my friends had. They were just sat there. So we did. We did a CEX run-in and trade. So what did we get? We picked up on the essentials Lego Indiana Jones 2 complete. There we go. Brilliant. Always like to add an essential game to my collection. £4, was that expensive? Well, I've noticed on eBay the essential prices are just shooting up, even compared to the regular editions. So if you can get them at CEX, I think that's probably the best place to buy them, or possibly Cash Converters, because I don't think they follow eBay all the time. Watch out on that one. Then I also picked up Outlaw Golf 2. Now, Kate was quite intrigued by this one. It's complete, and she was asking me about it, and I was telling her, well, it's golf with a twist. Got the first one, now I've got the second one on the Xbox, so pleased for that as well. And then basically the bulk of my CEX trade from the games I took in. The first one was the PS5 Turtles Cowabunga collection. There's no manual, but we know this PlayStation 5 discs are always pretty good, so I'm not going to open that one. But I picked this steelbook up on PS5 as well from CEX. This is the Vengeance edition of Sifu. Now, look at this. It's absolutely fantastic. Apparently it's a fighting game where as you die you get more experience and learn to fight better, so I'm really looking forward to this one. There's also this lovely art book. I think it's an art book. Oh, it's got pictures in it, because even I haven't looked at this yet. We've got pictures. Don't know what else is in there. It is an art book. It looks like some sort of, is that stickers? Oh no, it's just pictures of the game. But that's fantastic. I didn't buy it for that. I bought it for the lovely steelbook. I'm pleased it's complete though. Well, I think it's complete. Have you got this game? Do you want this game? Let me know in the comments. I love your comments. Please comment. I promise I'll reply back. I pride myself on trying to give everybody a good comment. So anyway, that was my CEX trade-in. Now we're going to go to Cash Converters. Yesterday I picked that for £1. WarioWare Smooth Moves. Now they had 2 copies and one was £4. So what do? You go for the pound one, don't you? Now it's got about 10 manuals in there because the guy put another manual in for some reason. And the disc is in quite nice condition. And as it's like a Mario-esque type game, I thought we'll add that to the collection. And this is the last of the pickups before we head back to the final Carboot item. So I went to Instant Cash. Didn't really have anything that, they had a few bits, but nothing that I really wanted to jump out and buy. So I said to the guy, I don't think there's anything for me today. And as I turned around, I seen him cleaning a big pile of discs. And I was like, are they going on, sir? And he was like, oh yeah, I'm just cleaning them up. I said, can I have a look? And he went, yeah. And he's a great guy. He knows me by name now. And, you know, he said, you know, just clean them up. I said, can I go through them? He's like, yeah. So, what did we pick up? As he cleaned them, I was just like, yeah, I'll have that one, I'll have that one. I think I took half his pile. So, we picked up, for £1, Assassin's Creed Origins Xbox One. Darksiders, the Initiative Edition, for £1. Rise of the Tomb Raider, for £1. I think £1 for an Xbox One game is fantastic. Shadow of Mordor for £1. I've got a funny feeling I picked up a Steel edition this year, but I don't mind having the regular edition for £1. Dragon Ball Xenoverse for £1. Now, I think I bought this on the PS4 a few weeks back, but happy to have an Xbox version, especially at that price. Now, Mirror's Edge Catalyst, £1.50. I really enjoyed this on the PS3 Mirror's Edge, so looking forward to giving that one a go. Here we go. These ones get a little bit more expensive. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, £2. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, £3. So I've got a couple of Assassin's Creed, pleased with that. And then the last one was, let me see if I can pronounce this right, Dragon Ball Z Carota. That was £4. So I picked up a lovely wedge of Xbox One games. But I still have to rescue the Xbox One off him upstairs because he pinched it off me. He's playing with his mates because it's the summer. It's fine. I don't mind sharing with the kids. They can play my games as long as they look after them. So anyway, let's go to the last of the car boot. Right, I'll tell you now the total I've spent, and you can tell me if it's a good deal or not. And I'll tell you the good bits and the bad bits, and we'll go from there. So I spent £18 at last Sunday's car boot, other than the bits at the start, on this last items. So for £8 of that, I went to a seller and they sold me this. For £8 I bought the official Nintendo Switch bag, which has a nice holder for the Switch, come with a game card holder, 2 Switch steering wheels, don't think there's anything else, oh, one of these Joy-Con connectors, just check, make sure there's nothing else in there, no, I think that's it. That was £8 of the deal. No, I think that's fantastic, and I know they go for between 10 and 20 quid on eBay, but I have no intention of selling this. What a fantastic item, and with all that in there, I thought that was well worth £8. And the last bit of it, this is the last of today's items. So, a seller practically next door to the bag seller sold me this for £10, a Switch console. Now, I bought this because even if it doesn't work, the Joy-Cons will make it more than worth it. Unfortunately though, the right Joy-Con is not connecting. It looks like the Switch might have been dropped on that side. It charges okay. I believe that I need to take it apart and put a new rail slider on the right hand side, because the rail slider looks a little bit worse for wear. Like I said, I think it's been dropped, but it does turn on. It just will not recognise any Joy-Con controllers, and I've tried my pair on my Switch, but for £10 I bought this, and the seller chucked in another one of these for your Joy-Cons and the dock. So that was this week's pickups. Just pop them in there. And let's have a roundup, shall we? Like I said, it's Saturday morning. I'm off to this week's Saturday car boot soon, so I wanted to get this video done first. You'll see those pickups on next week, and anything else that I might pick up during the week, because I probably won't pick up much because I don't actually get paid till next Friday, but we'll see. Special shout outs, Tony Tech Pal. Tony, I will send you that Mario game, Mario and Mario All-Stars joint cartridge. I'm posting a parcel out to Chris today. I'll mark it for you, and you can go and pick it up off him, and that will save me postage on sending it to you. You just go to Chris's house. Special shout out to Gaming Grandad. Special shout out to Stevie T Films. Stevie, I forgot you last week, and you're absolutely ace. Thank you, mate. Thank you for everything you do. Stevie has got lots of videos. Please go and check him out. Check out all the guys we mentioned. And special shout out to Crispin Boot Pickings, because he always comments on my videos. So I love giving him a shout out. Please share my video if you can. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. We'll say 100 subscribers for Christmas. We're at 81 now. We should do it. We managed to lose somebody. Don't know why. Sorry if I upset you. But yeah, we're trying to get to 100 subscribers before Christmas. Then, when we get to 100 subscribers, we'll plan for the next milestone. And I'll give something away. Could be a PS5 game, PS4 game, some sort of retro game. We might even plan for on the videos leading up to more subscribers. This is in the future, to do a little giveaway each week where I'll pay PlayStation send you a game out or some sort of gaming accessory. I don't think there's anything else we need to say this week. Oh, sorry Andy, I'll give you a shout out too. Andy and his video game madness. Check out Andy's channel. He does a lot with mobile phones, gaming and emulation, and all sorts. Really fantastic chap. I believe it's his birthday very soon, or it's just been his birthday. Oh, and it's Gaming Grandad's birthday on Tuesday. So please leave him a happy birthday either on my comments or on his comments on his channel. So keep it retro. Enjoy your gaming. I'll enjoy Sifu, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.